Hey everyone, how are you doing today? I'm Carol Hickman with Chickstamper, and I just want to say thanks so much for joining in today. Whether you're able to join us live or you're watching the replay, I really appreciate that you're here, and I'm so excited to share with you this new Horizon Suite collection today. It's so much beauty and just different, very abstract, and the paper is gorgeous, and the stamps and dies and those cute little pebbles are so much fun to use. So I'm going to take a peek, and that's what we're going to work on today. First of all, a couple things. I'm so excited because this coming Monday is my stamp anniversary. So 13 years ago, this coming Monday, the 21st, is when I first joined Stampin' Up. Now, I've been using their products for about 30 years or so, but maybe even a little more. But I didn't take the plunge to become a demonstrator to get that cool discount until 13 years ago. I finally did it. So I like to have a little celebration every year. So I Googled, and the anniversary gifts for 13, hi Marianne. The anniversary gift for 13 years is lace is the traditional gift, and textiles and fur are the modern gift. So I like to do my celebration and my gift for you guys around whatever those current traditional and modern gifts are. So I've decided I'm going to be giving away a bolt of ribbon. Hi, Shannon. So everybody who places a qualifying order, which is 50 or above, today through Monday, the 21st. So you already are going to get today's class projects in your class kit. You'll already get a celebration item, right? You'll already get my thank you gift that I'll show you in a little bit. But now you're also going to get a bolt of ribbon. It'll be a current ribbon from either the mini catalog or the annual catalog right now, but it'll be current. But I just think that's a fun way to say thank you so much for supporting me. 13 years. I'm very blessed, and I've just met the most amazing people, and between customers and demonstrators, customers who become demonstrators and all that kind of thing, you know how that goes. I love it. It's just my team, my group of customers, everybody, they're just like family, and I'm just so honored and so blessed. So 13 years. So help me celebrate. Hey, Francis. Hey, thanks you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Let me just take a peek here. Oh, hi, Carrie. Carrie's part of my 13 years of support and friendship, and she's a team member currently, and I just appreciate all you guys. It's been such a fun ride. Stampin' Up is amazing, and I wouldn't change anything except maybe to get back to some live events. That'd be really awesome, but we're all feeling that way, I know, right? So you'll see this posted this weekend. It'll come out in today's email. Make sure you're on my email list, you guys, to stay up to date on everything. In today's description, it has a whole bunch of info. One of those lines, you can click and join my email list if you're not already on it. Okay, so that takes me back into celebration ends about a week and a half, right? So we've got a little bit of time left to earn those celebration products for free with your purchases, and also to join and become a Stampin' Chick, you guys. Do the same thing that I did 13 years ago. Get your 20% off discount on your hobby, and if you want to share it with some friends and family, neighbors, go for it. If you don't, it's okay. Getting the discount on your own hobby is where 99% of all demonstrators have started. Whether you see them online or you know them because they live down the street, the discount's wonderful, right? So take a peek. If you have questions, let me know. The link to join us also in those in the description of this video, you guys. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to put the camera down, and we're going to talk about these beautiful New Horizon. The stamp set is on the horizon. The Horizon dies. The paper is, oh my gosh, New Horizon paper, gorgeous. So let me put the camera down, and then I'll show you some more stuff, okay? Hang on. I'm glad you're all here. Let's take a peek. I'm trying not to, sometimes it falls out of my clamp and I don't want to do that. Let's take a peek. And if I can bring it up on my tablet, then I can see what you're looking at. There we go. That's a little helpful. There we go. I want you to be able to see that host code if you want to order and get in on all the specials right now. Okay, so here's what I just showed you, the On the Horizon stamp set. The dies, the Horizon dies. So much fun. And then in the suite is this cotton ribbon. It's a 1/8 inch cotton ribbon, Misty Moonlight, and Petal Pink or Blushing Bright. I'm sorry, I forgot to take a peek. But if you want to look, here we go. Petal Pink, okay, because it's on page 43 in your mini catalog. The other thing that is in this suite are these adorable Pebble Enamel shapes. Can you see those? Aren't those fun? They're so cute, little rocks, little pebbles. These are on not orderable for a few more weeks. So the whole suite is unorderable because these are not available. But you can get the bundle right now for 10% off. It's still there, and you can get the pebbles in a few weeks when they come back in stock, hopefully. All right. Let's take a peek. Let me just show you really quick. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. This gorgeous paper. Look at this. How fun is this paper? There are 12 different sheets. So you're gonna get 48 total, so you get 4 of each design. And then just like all of our papers, that's a pretty one too. Just like all of our paper, this one, very celestial to me. The back side is different, right? So let's take a peek. Look at this, so gorgeous. And then we have more gorgeousness on the back. So the colors are beautiful. It's 6x6 paper, you can probably tell that. But it's just really fun to use. And whatever color you want to find, you're gonna find it in this. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous paper. All right, let me just show you both cards real quick today and then we'll get to making them. The first one says, Thinking of You. And it's pretty simple, but what I did is I used a 3x3 square of the designer paper and I trimmed it so that you can tell, obviously, so it looked like land and sky. And then we stamped onto the paper itself. Our first card we're going to make, I think, is pretty fun. Look at this. This just makes me want to get out there and get to the beach. Isn't this one fun? So again, I've got the birds. We're going to get some blending brush. This one's we're going to use a little bit, but I just think it's such a cute. The card design itself is really cute. And it's nice because it uses 1-inch strips of that designer paper. So it doesn't use too much of each piece if you're holding a class and you want for everybody to make it, obviously, then you would need quite a bit. But you get 4 sheets of each design, and then you would get 3 people. So you get 12 people out of each card pack. So that's pretty good, or paper pack. All right, let's make this one first because I just think he's too stinking cute. He or she, I don't know. So I did want to show you on this designer paper. So this is the sheet, and I guess I've used it this way. So the sky is up at the top. So I cut 1-inch strips. So to do that, it would be easier, I think, to cut those strips right at the same time, or to cut 2-inch strips and then later cut them in half, because you really want the 2 strips to be next to each other so that when you put them on the card, it looks like they actually go together because they were next to each other. Instead of taking maybe this 1-inch strip from this side and adding it to this one. You can do that on the card, but they won't necessarily look like they match up as well. All right, so here's the strips that are going to be for our sample, and I'm just kind of looking. They don't go that way. It looks like they go this way. Okay. Just a reminder, you guys, all of the dimensions and supply list and the full tutorial will be on my blog this afternoon, okay? It usually takes me a few hours to get everything organized, the video uploaded and all of that, but it'll be there. So we're gonna start just with a flat card base. So it's just a quarter sheet of paper, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And that's gonna be our first little bit, and we're gonna put these right down just like that. So when you use this host code that's showing and you place your order before Monday night, you'll receive all of the bits and baubles to make these cards, both of them, with the thank you gift. So your paper will be cut, and this one, we're just going to leave a little edge because my paper looks a little snug. It does. Oh well. That's okay. My cut looks a little short on the card base. There we go. Okay, so then we've got this piece, and I believe, but check out the tutorial, you guys, because I don't want to steer you wrong. It's 11 inches long, I know that, and I think it's 2 3/4 wide, scored at 5 1/2. I'll just burnish that. And you can see that this is just going to go right on top here. So we'll do that, and then we'll get to some fun blending, brushing, and playing. So I'm just centering this. I'm kind of eyeballing it, but you could get out your ruler if you wanted. But you can see it's just going to go down right on top there. So this turns into the card part that opens. All right, let's make this adorable front scene, this beach scene, okay? Let's take a peek. Get out some extra paper here. All right, so I'm using the shimmery white paper. It has little sparkles. I'm not sure if that's going to show up on camera or not, but let's get this. There we go. It holds the ink really well, and when we use a blending brush, it just comes alive. So exciting. So in the Horizon, on the Horizon stamp set, we've got this stamp here, and it looks like deck planking. I think that's probably, it could be that. It could be like a wooden sign at the beach, but I'm using it to look like water. And I think I can kind of get away with it because part of it's going to be covered up and you're not going to really tell that it's those wood edges on the side. So that's what made me think of it, that I could do this for water. And I'm just going to go roughly in the middle. It's not really a right or wrong here. With Misty Moonlight ink. And then I've got my blending brush, and I'm going to get a little bit more ink. Remember, you want to start off the sides, and I'm just going to kind of fill it in. And if you go over on the top or the bottom, it's okay. It's just to kind of give us the illusion of water, so it's all right. Okay, how fun is that? Then our next part, we've got the grasses, like sea grasses that you'd see at the beach. I think that's really more on the East Coast. In the West, we don't have as much, but it still looks really pretty. So I'm just gonna stamp these along. And again, no right or wrong. I'm just trying to get a little bit for the background. So that's okay. And then one of my die cuts from the dies is this grass die right here. So I cut that out of old olive, but it doesn't actually match. It's not, you know how some dies you stamp and then you cut them out? It's just to go with it. But I want to kind of make it look a little ragged or aged or weathered. So I'm just going to kind of stamp my old olive back on it. And it's just going to kind of give it some dimension. Alrighty, so I've done that. Let's stamp our sentiment. Maybe I should have done that first. In case I didn't like how it stamped, I could have flipped everything over. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Let's see how let's try it out here. Well, that's not too bad. We can do it. All right. And I'm just going to kind of go down low so that I can put some ribbon and stuff up above it. Oh, that works. All right, so while I have this is soft suede ink, while I have the soft suede ink out, I want to find my bird stamps. So these birds are just, I think they're pretty cool, but I have to take a peek and pay attention because you could easily stamp them upside down. So it just takes me a minute to figure out, okay, so, all right. I think we got it now. And again, no wrong or right. I just kind of wanted to put some birds in there. And I think I'll just do another grouping right there. Oh, darn. Well, he'll be all right. I might get a little marker. Hold on. Let's see. If I get a little soft suede marker, maybe I can fill him in a little bit. Oh, yeah. He probably won't look like a bird, but he won't look like he's smudged. There. I'm happy with that. Okay. All right, so we've got some stamping. I'm just taking a peek at my pieces here. Okay, so we can go ahead and put this piece of greenery down. I'm just going to put it down flat. Guess what I'm going to use? The stuff I hardly ever use. My liquid glue. And some of you know, it's not my favorite to use, but this is actually a perfect time. And it's great glue. Most of my friends, this is totally what they use all the time, but I just am not an overly dainty person. So you can tell. Now my friend Lisa, if you're watching Lisa, I know you're screaming at me. Micro dots, I know, but I'm not very good at that either. But I know you know that. Okay, so let's put this down along the edge down here. And it's okay if it hangs over a little because this is going to go on the card and there's a little extra there as well. So remember, with that liquid glue, the nice thing is you can kind of adjust it. Okay, so that looks good. I like that. And then one of the dies, there's actually two dies for the fencing. There's a larger piece and a smaller piece, and you can use them together with a space in them open, right, like a gate. But I'm just using one piece. Again, it has points at the top that helps you know that it doesn't go this way, it goes this way. But I want to, it just is kind of plain, right? I want to age it a little bit. So I'm just gonna use a little sponge dauber with my crumb cake ink. And this die cut is made from crumb cake paper. So I just kind of wanna age it up a little bit. And it doesn't have to be perfect because that makes it look more realistic, right? If it's just kind of here and there and a little smattering of ink on the edges. It kind of shades the edges, which is nice, but it also just kind of makes the whole fence look a little more worn down. which is the look I'm going for. Okie dokie. And then what I thought would work nice with this is we're going to use a little bit more of that liquid glue, and then we're only going to put it on the inside and the outside fence posts. And then I'm just going to kind of round this a little bit. And instead of putting it flat, I'm going to put it kind of bunched up a little bit to give the card some dimension as well. So back to the liquid glue little micro dots, which I can't really do well. So I'll just do I'll call it a micro line. How's that? I know you guys are probably laughing at me, but it's okay because I've created this monster for myself by not using it. So I'm not very good at it then. Oops. Let's get the fence post right side up. And then we'll glue down this one. And again, I'm going to push that other one in a little bit to create some dimension for our card. Isn't that fun? And let me get just a little something here to kind of poke. There we go. Little dimension, but not too much, or it won't go in my envelope. There we go. Just a little. There we go. All right. So I'm thinking that's kind of cute. So now I'm going to glue it on to the front of my flap, which I could have done a little sooner before I made this so poppy, but that's all right. So I'm just taking a peek. We've got all our stamping done, it looks like. Let's get some adhesive on this. So the shimmery white paper, if you haven't ordered it before, in the past I had just used it, I think, kind of for snow scenes in the winter time and such, but it's really beautiful and it inks so well and it takes the ink from the blending brush just beautifully. So it's a fun paper to use. All right. So now we've got the front part almost done. Want to take 22 inches of that beautiful Misty Moonlight ribbon, and I'm just going to wrap it around a couple times. And you can cross it, you can just make lines, it doesn't matter, whatever you like. And then I'm going to come up here and make a knot. Let me just adjust it a little bit. There we go. And I got to turn it around so that I can see it instead of, I can't tie my knots upside down, I guess. But I'll show you once I do. Okay, so let me just go under here. Just a quick little tuck. Okay, and then a little bunny ear. And we'll come around. This ribbon is really fun, and it's cotton. It's like you tore up an old t-shirt, like your favorite t-shirt that was just so soft, buttery soft. It's like you cut it up into little strips, because that's how this paper or this ribbon feels to me. It's just gorgeous. So nice and soft. Be cute on a baby card too. All right, now we get to use these cute little pebbles. Aren't they fun? Let's take a peek. And so no wrong or right, just kind of whatever you want. There is actually 3 different colors. It's hard to see. These 3 rows on top are just a little lighter than the middle row. And then of course that bottom row is cinnamon cider color. So I think we'll just change it up. It just wanted to use these cute petals, and I thought this card was the perfect card to do that with. And we're just trying to be kind of random with the pebbles. But they're pretty darn cute. Okay, we are coming together. Now we just have our inside piece. So I've got a piece of just basic white, and it's the same size as this top shimmery white, and it's just gonna go right in here. So I'm gonna stamp the green grass stamp with my Old Olive right on the bottom here. And now we've got a nice spot up here that we can write on to our recipient. There we go. Okay, and we've got, can't have a naked envelope. Goodness gracious, no. So let's get that grass stamp again. And we'll just put that right along the edge. There we go. So there's card number 1. I hope you guys like it. Oh, yay. Hi, Sharon. I'm glad you use it all the time. Oh, thanks, Kay. You guys are so sweet. I just think it's so fun, and this paper, you guys, is just gorgeous. You know, when we've done the like alcohol inks and we've done the background with them, this is basically what Stampin' Up! Did. So they've used a bunch of inks with alcohol. You can use our re-inkers, and then you can drop like rubbing alcohol on it. And then they've taken photos, and they've used the photos to make this gorgeous designer paper. So much fun. All right, so that's our fun fold. And this card, a little bit more to it today, right? So now we're gonna balance it out with a pretty darn simple card. And this is our Thinking of You card. And it also has a Misty Moonlight card base. And let's see, I'm going to get out my little chamois here because I want to clean off my bird stamp so we can use the birds again on our next card. Let's take a peek. Okay, so all nice and clean there. And close up some of these colors that we won't be using. This next card just uses Memento Black. So the Tuxedo Black is the ink that we're using for this next card. And then the birds. Okay. Now I've got things ready to go. All right, so we've got this gorgeous designer paper. So again, I cut it 3 by 3, and I kind of lined it up so that I could think that this was maybe a lake and then some trees and some sky, right? Like an evening sky. In Phoenix, we get a lot of pinks in our evening sky. It's just gorgeous. So that's where I was going with that. So they've got this adorable tree image in the stamp set. So I thought that would just be lots of fun. So I'm gonna ink it up with my Tuxedo Black Memento. Even though we're not using our alcohol markers, it's still really my favorite black to use. So, okay, and then I'm just gonna stamp these trees, and I'm just gonna pretend I'm an artist, right? It's just gonna give the illusion that they're off in a distance at nighttime. Now, we could do some behind if we wanted. Absolutely, like a second generation stamping, just to keep stamping, to make them look further away. And then I've got this trusty bird stamp again, and I gotta do my take to make sure I'm right side up. I've done that with bird stamps, have you? I think this is right. And I just thought some birds flying in the dusk would be pretty. So it's pretty simple, right? Not much to it. And then I've got squares of Basic Black and Misty Moonlight. So we'll just kind of build this one up, and then we'll put it all together with that pretty sentiment. And on this one, we're using the classic matte dots that are in the mini catalog. They have black, they have white and vanilla and black and gray on those classic dots in that one package, so it's really fun. And then of course you can use your alcohol markers, your Stampin' Blends, to color the white and vanilla ones, especially any color you want. So it's really a great little package of embellishments. All right, so I've got our top piece made, ready to go, and it's gonna sit up here, but I want to stamp my Thinking of You. So let's get our kind of scratch paper out again. Thinking of You, here's our stamp. Let me just practice. See how, oh, okie dokie. So here we go. So I know that this, I kind of want to be about right there. So that tells me I want to stamp about right there. Let's see how we do. Oh, that will work. All righty. So now I can just adhere this piece down. And then we'll build up the card front. Okay, so again, I'm just trying to kind of center it left and right. Okay, and you can see that this white piece is going to go on a piece of Basic Black. Again, check my blog, you guys, later this afternoon at chickstamper.com, and you'll be able to see the full tutorial. You can print it off, download it, whatever's easiest for you. And you'll have all the measurements. I would feel so bad if I told you the wrong measurement. That would not be any fun at all for you. Okay, so we are ready for this to go onto our card base, which again is Misty Moonlight. So a very simple card, but I just think that it works so beautifully. There we go. Thought I had some more in here. I hope you guys all had a nice Valentine's Day this week. How fun was that? Oh, and Super Bowl too. Were you happy that the Rams won? I live in Phoenix, so the Rams are in our division, so I was kind of glad they won if we couldn't have been there to win, I guess. All right. So cute. Now, these classic matte dots. See how they come in all these different colors? So white, vanilla, gray, and black. So cute. And I have used the white and vanilla ones to color with my alcohol blends because they're just so easy to do that. Then I can have purple, pink, whatever embellishments, colors that I want. I'm just gonna grab this little black guy because he's just hanging around up there. Not where he belongs, down here with his friends. And I just put 3 on here. You could do whatever you want. But in your, for those of you who are gonna order in your class kit, you'll get 3 in your pack so that you can do it the way I did it, but you could certainly put them wherever you'd like. Get on there, little guy, there we go. Okay, so now we need to do our inside and our envelope. So let's use this cool tree stamp. And we will do our inside white piece, and then we'll mount it on a black piece so that it coordinates with the front. So we'll just stamp this same, just so that it matches the front of the card. There we go. And this black is the same size, and so is the white. Same size as the front of the card, black and white pieces. So when you're cutting, it's very easy. You just cut 2 of each. And put one aside. Okay. I like it when the inside coordinates with the front of the card, right? So that black and white is the same. There we go. Now let me look at, see if there we go. It's hard to, I have to do something with my tablet because your comments, I can see them. Thank you so much, you guys, and I will reply to you, but they show up on my tablet as white on the picture of the video, so I can't really see them. So, but thank you. Oh, I can see yours, Marianne. Thank you. Oh, thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. Yes, quick and easy. You are so right. Isn't this, it's beautiful. It's quick, but it's that paper, you guys. You've got to get the New Horizons paper, 6x6. It's just gorgeous. And so many different things. And I think this one is my favorite today. Which one do you guys like the best? This one, I'm just in love with the ease of this fun fold. I mean, it's simple, it's quick, but I just love, this is not my normal thing to do, this kind of specific detail work, but this was so simple that I loved it. And I love that it just added that extra little zing to the card. So yay, let me show you the coordinating thank you gift for this week. So this is one of our Ombre gift bags, and these come in the current in colors of 2021 to 23. And so isn't that pretty? And then you can tell that I cut a 2-inch strip from the designer paper, and I stamped those birds. I'm into those birds, and then I stamped some trees. Here you can see I did stamp off the tree a little bit for the 2nd generation stamping. So it's just gorgeous. I used my Stamparatus. It says thanks for everything. Oh, and then here, look what I did. I forgot already. I used my Blackberry Bliss alcohol marker, my Stampin' Blend, and I colored some of those classic dots with my Stampin' Blends. So see how I changed the color? I just thought that would be a little fun, a little bling. So it's a little gift bag. There won't be anything in it. You'll be able to use it for whatever you'd like, but it will go in as your thank you gift, you guys, for all your orders. So thank you so much. Oh, hey, Kay, you like the first one. Fancy, but yes, not too difficult, right? I'm not one to spend all day on a card. Nope. Those days are long gone. So whatever I can do that's quick and easy, but still is cute, then I'm going to go for it. That's awesome. You guys are so great. Thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it. Let me turn the camera back up so we can just chat for a couple minutes, and then I'll let you get back to your day. Hang on just a sec. Let me see. Try it this way. Ugh. I don't want you to fall. All right, thanks, you guys. Oh, now I can see your comments a little better. Hi, Carrie. You guys are so sweet. Hey, Jackie and Sandy. Oh, my gosh. Hi, you guys. Oh, Carrie, you're on your way home. Well, I'm happy for you. Happy that's your job, but thank you for your service, and I'm just glad that you get to go home now and be back in Indiana. Okay, you guys, so thank you. Okay, so remember, Monday is my 13th stamp anniversary. Woohoo! So all orders this weekend 50 and above through Monday night. So you're gonna get your card packets, you're gonna get your thank you gift already made, and you'll get your celebration items, right? But you're also gonna get a free bolt of ribbon from me because the 13th anniversary gift is lace and textiles. So I just thought ribbon would be really good. So I'm not crazy about what's happening with this light here, but I'm not sure I have no idea, but that must be some great thing either Apple or Facebook is trying to help me with. Thank you for your help. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, you guys. So get your orders in because I want you to get some free ribbon, and thank you for helping me to celebrate. I appreciate it. If you're in the Phoenix area, I have a few spots left for my spring retreat the end of April. So look for that on the description. And what else? Oh, I should have got my besties stuff to show you. Sorry. Next month, my besties group is doing the Daffodil Daydream. And so we've got some beautiful cards to show you. And I'm sorry, I can't stand this lighting. I don't know what happened. So join. Next year is our first anniversary of doing it. And so we've got some special surprises, extra free gifts in your kit. We'll also be using the layering mask, so you'll be receiving that in your kit. You get $20-ish of product every month. So this month, in March, you'll get bonus. So join, because we have so much fun. We do a live Zoom, and I also do an in-person event in my home. So take a peek, get all that good information. Make sure you're on my email list. I've got an email coming out this afternoon with tons of info. Other than that, I will be back next Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Fingers crossed, my paper pumpkin kits arrive. They have shipped, so that's a good sign. I'll be doing some paper pumpkin alternatives, and then in 2 weeks on the 4th of March, I'll be back on my Friday, 10 o'clock. I'm sorry. Okay, so I got to find out if it's Apple or Facebook and say, hey, we got to figure this out, because nobody wants to look like a ghost, a green and yellow ghost. Oh, my heavens. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Oh, I like that. When I clap, something happens. Nope. Okay. Thank you. I love you guys so much. I so appreciate you. Take care. Have a wonderful and safe weekend. Bye-bye.